Hey guys, Jimmy Vegas here, and today I'm taking a look at an asset in the Unity asset store, simply called Fantasy Moonsword. Simple little asset here, so let's take a look. First thing that got me was it describes itself as a sword. However, in the demo scene that it gives, yes, demo scene, really good. It actually gives us a couple of swords. And when I say a couple, I actually mean a good few. It's a good dozen there. So what I like about this asset is it's actually gone above and beyond more than just what it describes itself as. Quality wise, it's really, really good. I mean, just take a look at what we have here. An eagle-eye viewers of you may have noticed particles. So I'm going to press play and let's have a look at the actual particles in action. Now that is good. Quality wise, that is good. That could easily be used in any kind of fantasy game, whether it's something like an RPG, whether you maybe try to create, I don't know, something like a Zelda clone, or maybe, I don't know, something with Skyrim, whatever. You can see them being quite useful. Quantity wise, more than what it advertises itself as, because just fantasy sword. And you can see there, it maybe gives the impression that it is this first sword here. However, there is a good few swords there, so maybe they could count as the extras. They look really good. They're really versatile, and obviously they are just swords, but it does mean that you can use them quite easily. The animation for them is going to be easy to create. So ease of use, I'd say 100%. Really good, really useful. Price-wise, it is free at the time of recording this little video. So just keep that in mind. If you do come across this and it's maybe a couple of bucks, just keep in mind that when I've recorded this, it was free. So how versatile are they really? Well, when it comes to this kind of asset, it's kind of important to know that, for example, the center of it is not necessarily the center of the object itself, because you're going to want to animate from the handle here where it's held in the hand. So the fact that it can be changed like that from that section is perfect. So they're really versatile in that way. I mean, just look how cool they look. I always like to try and go that a little bit further when it comes to assets, because I don't like to keep them as they are. I always like to try and experiment a little bit more to kind of give them my own feel, and that's what you guys should do as well. So never be afraid to, take it outside the box a little bit, play around with it, change the normal map a bit, see what you can come up with. Let's see, it's got that kind of rusty, gritty effect now, which is kind of cool. So they are really customizable in that sense, which is brilliant. It's really good. Folders all neatly laid out, which again, always brilliant to see, because I hate messy folders. You guys know I hate messy folders. How useful are they though? In all fairness, you could find a use for these all through any style of fantasy game, whether it is an RPG or not, because you could take this. I mean, there's two different styles there. It's brilliant. You could modify that to your own advantage in so many different ways. And those special effects there, they really add to it in a way that a lot of other swords that you get on the asset store just don't. So, as you guys know, I don't rate assets. I either recommend them or I don't. And you've probably guessed by now, I would recommend this. No problem. Not to mention the fact that it's free at this point, and it's only 12 megabytes for all of those swords, and they look great. So yeah, if you're looking to create, whether it's a fantasy game or an RPG or anything, I would recommend trying out these swords. Just even if it's just for a demo purpose, even if it's just for a game jam or something, these swords are absolutely brilliant. They're really well made, and they look great. And obviously you get more than just the sword that it advertises itself as, so that is a bonus point as well. So yeah, definitely recommend these to anyone who's looking for a sword, fantasy or not. So have you guys tried out any of these swords yourself? If you have, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. I know the thumbnail for this is just going to be that one sword, because I wanted you to be a little bit surprised, as I was as well with this. So yeah, that's what I really took away from this asset. A really, really nice asset. If you've got an asset yourself on the asset store, please let me know in the comments below as well, because I'd love to check it out and try it on one of these little videos here, because that's what I do here. All of my videos are designed with you, the game developers, in mind. I always like to try and do, whether it's tutorials, reviews, gameplays of indie games, and that's why you should be clicking that subscribe button and that bell icon as well, so you can stay up to date with all of the videos like this one right here and all of the tutorials, and quite possibly putting these assets into some of those tutorials. So yeah, don't forget to click on that subscribe and the bell icon. So I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you very much for watching.